Chapter 2: The Present. Life in the Modern Philippines. Waking up in a new day. In the Philippines, the morning starts early. By 5 o'clock or 6 a.m., roosters are already calling from backyards. Radios are turned on. Pots of rice are steaming in the kitchen. In every corner of the country, from busy cities to quiet islands, Filipino families begin their day. In rural towns, a mother might sweep the front yard while her children wash up outside using water from a drum or pump. In the city, a father might hurry out the door to beat traffic on a jeepney, while the youngest child eats pandesal with hot chocolate. Life in the Philippines is full of movement and music, yet it always begins with something simple: family. Family is at the heart. For Filipinos, family comes first. It is the most important part of life. Families are often big, and several generations may live under one roof. Grandparents, parents, children, even cousins or uncles. They eat together, laugh together, and take care of each other. It is common for younger people to help support the family by working, even if they are still in school. Many adults also go abroad to work as OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, to send money back home. These workers may be far away, but they remain close in the heart. They video call often, and their pictures hang on the walls. Filipinos show love in quiet, powerful ways. A child says po and opo to show respect to elders. A student may take the hand of a grandmother to place it gently on their forehead. This is called mano po, a sign of blessing. Whether rich or poor, city or province, family is the root of strength. Living in the city versus the province. Life in the city is fast and full of energy. Cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao are crowded with cars, buildings, malls, and schools. Traffic is a daily challenge, and everyone seems to be in a rush. There are many jobs, but also many people looking for work. In the province, life is slower and more peaceful. There are rice fields, hills, and fresh air. People walk or ride bicycles. Markets are held early in the morning. Farmers plant rice and vegetables. Fishermen return from sea with their catch. Some people say life in the city is exciting but stressful. Others say the province is quiet but sometimes hard. Many Filipinos dream of a better life wherever they are, but they carry a strong sense of home. The Filipino spirit, joyful, kind, and strong. Filipinos are known around the world for their hospitality, their natural kindness, and warmth. When you visit a Filipino home, even if it's small, they will offer food, drinks, and a smile. They might say, "Kain tayo," let's eat, even if you just arrived. Filipinos are also known for their resilience. Typhoons, floods, and earthquakes visit the country often. But even after disaster, people come together to help each other. They clean up, rebuild, and still find time to smile. Even in hard times, humor is never lost. Jokes are shared. Songs are sung. There is always laughter, even in the face of tears. School, work, and dreams. Most Filipino children go to public school, though some study in private or religious schools. Classes are usually taught in English and Filipino. Students wear uniforms and learn subjects like math, science, history, and values education. Some children walk long distances to school. Others ride a tricycle or a jeepney. In the classroom, they stand up to greet their teacher, saying, "Good morning, ma'am, sir." They learn not only academics, but also respect, discipline, and hard work. After school, many students help at home, cooking, cleaning, or looking after siblings. Some also sell snacks or help in small family businesses. Adults work in many different jobs. Some work in offices, hospitals, or government. Others sell food, drive tricycles, or clean houses. Many work in malls, schools, or farms. Every job is respected because every job is for the family. Many young Filipinos dream of becoming nurses, teachers, engineers, pilots, or artists. Some want to start their own businesses. Others want to travel the world, but deep down, most simply, want to build a better life for themselves and their loved ones. Tradition meets technology. The Philippines is a mix of old and new. You can see a young person wearing headphones while doing mano-po to a grandparent. You might hear traditional Kundaman music, followed by K-pop playing in the next room. Filipinos love technology. Social media is very popular. Almost everyone is on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. People share videos, post messages, and connect with friends around the world. Even in remote areas, you'll find someone with a smartphone and a strong Wi-Fi signal. But while technology grows, traditions still live on. Filipinos celebrate fiestas with dancing, food, and colorful parades. People wear traditional clothing, like barong Tagalog or barot saya during formal events. Catholic holidays and local customs are still practiced with pride. The past and the present walk hand in hand. celebrations, and food. Filipinos love to celebrate birthdays, weddings, graduations, and even small victories are reasons to prepare food and gather with friends. The biggest celebrations are fiestas, local town festivals usually held in honor of a saint or historical event. During fiestas, streets are decorated with colorful flags. There are games, music, and dances. People cook large meals and invite neighbors, even strangers, to join. No one is left out. And of course, there's the food. Filipino food is flavorful, filling, and shared with love. Popular dishes include adobo chicken or pork cooked in soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic. Sinigang, a sour soup with vegetables and meat. Lechon, whole roasted pig, often served at parties. Pancit noodles, for long life, eaten at birthdays. Halo, a colorful, icy dessert with fruits, beans, and sweet milk. Meals are often shared, Kamayan style, eating with your hands on banana leaves. It's messy, but joyful. Faith and community. The Philippines is a deeply religious country. About 80% of the people are Roman Catholic, and churches are found in almost every town. Sundays are holy. Families attend Mass dressed in their best clothes, praying together for blessings and peace. There are also Muslim communities, especially in Mindanao, and many Christians from other groups. Respect for all religions is taught and practiced. Faith is not only about religion, it is also about trust, hope, and believing in one another. When someone is sick, neighbors come to help. When a family needs money for school or medicine, the community works together. There is a deep belief that Bayanihan, the spirit of helping, can solve anything. Challenges of today. Even with all its beauty, the Philippines faces challenges. Poverty affects many families. Some children stop school early to work. Others live in homes with no electricity or clean water. Natural disasters like typhoons, earthquakes, and floods happen often. These destroy homes and jobs. Traffic and pollution make city life difficult. Corruption and politics are still problems, and some leaders do not serve the people as they should. But Filipinos do not give up. They organize cleanup drives. They help their neighbors. They raise their voices through art, music, and peaceful protests. The Filipino people believe that tomorrow can be better, and they work for it every day. The youth are the future. More than half of the population in the Philippines is under 30 years old. That means the country is full of energy, new ideas, and fresh voices. Young Filipinos are leading projects in environmental care, education, and digital creativity. They are starting small businesses, joining student councils, and speaking out on social media. They write poetry, create documentaries, and build apps. Some become leaders in their communities. Others shine in sports, music, or science. All of them are writing the next chapter of the Filipino story with courage, heart, and pride. The spirit of a nation today. The Philippines today is not perfect, but it is alive, it is growing, it is rising. It is a country where the past is remembered, the present is lived with strength, and the future is dreamed with hope. Filipinos are not just survivors of history, they are builders of something new. With every classroom filled with eager students, with every family laughing over shared rice and fish, with every song sung under the moonlight, the Philippines is moving forward. Chapter 3: The Future Hopes, Changes, and the Road Ahead. Where are we going? The past has been long, the present is alive, and now the Philippines is asking, what kind of future do we want to build? This is not a question for one person or one leader. It is a question for all the children playing in the streets, the students walking to school, the farmers working under the sun, and the families sharing rice on banana leaves. It is for the millions of Filipinos at home and abroad, dreaming of something better. The road ahead will not be easy, but it will be full of hope, choices, and change. Let's take a look at what's ahead and how the Filipino people are getting ready for tomorrow. Building a stronger nation. Many young Filipinos today are asking, how can we make the country better? There are big challenges, but also big steps forward. Education is one of the most powerful tools for change. In schools across the country, students are learning not just facts and lessons, but also how to think, create, and lead. The government and private groups are working hard to improve the school system. There are more scholarships now, more computer labs, and more focus on skills like communication and technology. In some areas, children still walk long distances to reach school. Some share one book among 5 classmates, but still they go, they learn, and they dream. The more we invest in the minds of the youth, the stronger the future will be. Jobs and technology. Technology is changing how Filipinos work. Many young adults now find jobs online as freelancers, virtual assistants, and digital creators. Some are building tech startups or joining call centers. Others are learning skills in robotics, design, and coding. This gives people more options, even in remote towns. It also connects the Philippines to the global world. At the same time, there are still many who work with their hands in farms, factories, and shops. They are just as important. The future must include everyone, not just those with gadgets and diplomas. Health and safety. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the world saw how important healthcare is. In the Philippines, many nurses, doctors, and health workers became heroes. Now, there is a bigger push to build more clinics, provide better medicines, and train more health workers in local areas. The goal is simple. No Filipino should be left behind in sickness or suffering. Protecting the land and sea. The Philippines is blessed with beauty, but that beauty is in danger. Forests are shrinking. The ocean is polluted. Coral reefs are dying. Animals are losing their homes. And because of climate change, typhoons are becoming stronger and floods more common. But Filipinos are fighting back. In schools, children plant trees and learn how to recycle. In some barangays, young people clean rivers and gather plastic waste. Farmers are learning organic methods, and fishing communities are creating marine sanctuaries to protect fish. Activists and scientists are speaking out, and more leaders are starting to listen. The fight to save the earth is not just for nature, it is for the future of every child. The power of young voices. Across the country, a new sound is rising. It is not the sound of old politics or tired speeches. It is the voice of youth. They are not waiting for the future, they are making it. Young Filipinos today are creating apps that help students learn, using TikTok and YouTube to speak out about mental health and social issues. Leading charity drives in times of disaster. Running for youth councils to serve their communities. Starting businesses with fresh ideas. These young leaders are smart, creative, and passionate. They love their culture, but also want to fix what's broken. They are not afraid to ask hard questions or offer bold solutions. The country's future will depend on how well we listen to them. Balancing tradition and change. As the world changes, many Filipinos ask, how can we move forward without losing who we are? This is an important question, because tradition is the soul of a people. In the Philippines, there are still fiestas, folk dances, Harana serenades, and native crafts. There are indigenous tribes who keep old languages and customs alive. There are grandparents who tell stories under the moonlight, and children who still do monopo. But modern life moves fast. Some young people no longer speak their native dialect. Some forget the stories of the past. To build a strong future, we must keep what is beautiful in our traditions and mix it with what is useful in the new world. The goal is not to choose between old and new, but to walk with both. A better kind of leadership. Many Filipinos are tired of corruption, false promises, and selfish politics. They want leaders who care not just during elections, but every day. The good news. New leaders are rising, many from the people themselves. There are mayors building clean towns, governors creating honest programs, and teachers, farmers, and students running for office. These are people who know the pain of poverty, the value of hard work, and the joy of serving others. A better future means choosing leaders who do not just wave flags, but who roll up their sleeves, who do not just speak well, but who listen better. What will you do with this story? Now that you have walked through the past, lived the present, and looked toward the future, what will you carry with you? Will you remember the strength of Lapu-Lapu, the wisdom of Jose Rizal, the courage of the youth at ESA? Will you remember the families that rise before dawn? The children who study by candlelight? The artists who paint dreams in bright colors? This story is not just about the Philippines. It is about hope. It is about resilience. It is about choosing light, even when the path is dark. And maybe, just maybe, it is also about you, because the story of the Philippines continues in every classroom, every street, every heart that refuses to give up. Ending a story that lives on. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Philippines, from its ancient past, through the struggles and dreams of today, and toward the bright hopes of tomorrow. The Philippines is a country made of many islands, many voices, and many stories. It is a place where the ocean meets the sky, where the mountains stand tall, and where the hearts of its people beat strong and full of hope. We learned about the first tribes who lived in harmony with nature. We met heroes like Lapu-Lapu, who stood brave against invaders, and Jose Rizal, whose words sparked a nation's dream of freedom. We walked the streets of cities and the fields of provinces. We heard the laughter of families and the songs that fill the air during fiestas. We saw how Filipinos face hardships with smiles and kindness. And we looked forward to a future full of promise, a future built by the courage and dreams of the Filipino people. Every story has a lesson. The story of the Philippines teaches us about strength, strength in history, in family, and in the spirit to keep moving forward. It teaches us about hope, hope that even in hard times there is light. And it teaches us about belonging, how every person, no matter where they are from, has a part to play in their country's story. If you are learning English through this story, remember that stories are bridges. They connect us to new places and new people. They help us understand cultures, feelings, and dreams. And they help us practice new words and sounds, step by step. Here at English Through Stories, I want you to feel welcome, to listen, to read aloud, and to imagine yourself walking alongside the people you meet in these tales. Language is not just words on a page. It is the way we share who we are, and you are doing something wonderful by learning it with kindness and patience. The Philippines is not just a place on a map. It is a living story that grows every day with every new voice and every new dream. Wherever you come from, you can carry this story in your heart. You can share it with others. You can learn from it. And maybe one day you will tell your own story, full of courage, hope, and joy. Thank you for being part of this journey. Keep listening, keep reading, and keep dreaming. This is English Through Stories, reminding you every story matters, especially yours.